the second Masters 1000 event of the season in behind us, bringing only one player into the top 20 and with no new faces in the top 10. Novak Djokovic is spending the 245th week at the top of the standings, moving 23 away from Jimmy Connors, whom he should pass in half a year. Novak gathered only 135 points at Indian Wells and Miami but didn't lose anything on the list, still having 8,345 points advantage over Rafael Nadal, who decided to skip Miami and prepare for the clay season. The Spaniard has to defend 4,680 points between Monte Carlo and Roland Garros, and he is already working hard for the first stop at the clay swing in the Principality, where he played in the final on 12 occasions. Just like Djokovic, Alexander Zverev had a terrible sunshine double run, winning only one match at both tournaments combined and dropping even further behind the players ahead of him on the list. Unlike the players from the top three, Roger Federer was a happy camper in Miami, defeating John Isner in the final to lift the 28th Masters 1000 title and pick up enough points to pass Indian Wells champion Dominic Thiem on the list and crack the top four again at the age of 37. Roger is less than 500 points behind Zverev, and we should see him in action again in Madrid in May, opting to play every tournament at 100% and not to chase the higher ranking positions by any means. Thiem lost to Hubert Hurkacz at the start of Miami, and he is now 565 points ahead of Kei Nishikori, who had to leave Miami after the second round as well. Competing for the first time since the Australian Open, Kevin Anderson reached the quarterfinal that he lost to Federer, cutting the deficit to Kei to just 85 points ahead of the clay season. Stefanos Tsitsipas, the youngest player in the top 10, is on a career-high 8th place after reaching the 4th round, passing Juan Martín del Potro and the defending champion John Isner, who lost 400 points. Daniil Medvedev moved ahead of Milos Raonic for another career-best result, 14th, and the only new player in the top 20 is the 19-year-old Canadian Denis Shapovalov, who advanced into the semis before losing to Federer in straight sets. By far the biggest mover in the top 100 is the youngest player in the group's Felix Auger-Aliassime, who has become the third youngest Masters 1000 semi-finalist, losing a tight match to John Isner and missing a chance to fight against Roger in the title match. Felix has cracked the top 35 for the first time, and we will see him in the top 20 soon if he continues to play like this. Pablo Andujar gained 18 positions in the rankings, and the only new player in the top 100 is Maximilian Marterer. Overall, 33 players in the top 100 turned 30, led by Ivo Kolovic, Roger Federer and Feliciano Lopez, while there are 3 teenagers as well: Felix Auger-Aliassime, Denis Shapovalov and Miomir Kecmanovic. ATP Rankings.